Are you playing the Steam or GOG or maybe the original disc? I have all of these, but I'm playing the GOG version, but it's kind of tweaked a little bit.
Check it out. I am the ultimate badass. Yeah. State of the badass art. You do not want to fuck with me.
Hello, level 1. And yes, so I tweaked it a little bit to have the MT32 MIDI music, which I think is pretty much the best. It's kind of different from what I'm used to, but it's different. So
check it out.
Oh wow!
I am the ultimate badass. Yeah. State of the badass art. You do not want to fuck with me.
Thanks for the host, GOG.com. That's not the official GOG channel, right? That's impossible. It's impossible. Inconceivable. First of all, I'm gonna check the manual. This is the official DRM free channel. Really? There you go. Go. Someone's stealing my stilo. Okay, first of all, manual. Boom. Okay, I'm not gonna check it out because there's a lot of stuff in there. I just want to check it out, just like the starting from this one, and it seems there were even in the first one, it was always like stuff in the box, and like they came out with the Space Piston mapping, or there was a magazine. It's not Space Piston in the sixth one. It's like Janitary or something, but it's really good. I have it right here, the sixth one. We'll get to that. But these are stuff that will be in the game. An interview with Roger Wilco. The end book. Right there. The address, everything. You will need that. This game is ruthless. The Time Buster 2000 sucks. This is... It was the copyright protection. It's not there anymore. Don't forget to make it. And this, oh my god, Radio Shock, which I think is not in the game right now because I'm playing the voiced version, the CD version, and I think the latest version they removed a couple of things, a reference to Toys R Us, reference to Radio Shack, and other stuff, I think, or other reference. It might not be the Radio Shock reference, but maybe another one. Crazy, there's a lot of stuff in there. It's awesome. Oh, that's it. Corona. Boom. Let's start the game. One of the coolest game magazine ever made. Should come up soon.
join our friend and semi-hero Roger Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Xenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest 2. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmetheus is in order. During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
We have confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magmetheus with you, then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
As our story begins, we find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport bar. We join Roger as he relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is buying.
See, there was this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I had to outsmart another of Vohal's gorillas and steal the shuttle so I could...
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Please come with me.
I love that delivery.
Hello, Roger Wilco. Surprised to see an old friend? You have no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you. I have this one loose end to tie up before I begin my reign as the supreme being of all that exists. I do not like to lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2. Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time. Then, do the dirty deed.
They skipped a line right there.
You go left and split them up. Mr. Wilco, follow me and do exactly as I say. Let's move!
Hey, I want to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast. We gotta do this fast. Shield your eyes! Jump into the time rip! Do it now! You've got to! If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Now where am I? You wonder aloud to non-existent auditory organs. This place sure looks homey. Hey, wait, this looks just like Xenon. It is Xenon. It's really a pile. Along with the changes induced by an armed conflict, the city looks different, more modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster seasoning. Casually glancing at the status line, you happen to notice that you're in Space Quest 12. What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten with barely an electron stirred in that well-armored orb atop your shoulders.
And that is that. This is the beginning of the adventure. Okay, first of all, I have to say this game has a kind of special place in my heart. When I think about Space Quest, this is pretty much the Space Quest I think about. It's kind of weird because it's a weird Space Quest, but because there's time involved. But yeah, this little guy is so dorky, and yeah, and the voice acting is all over the place. Like, you've got the late and great Gary Owens who does this.
You are in the southern area of a rare clearing in this destroyed cityscape. Your home, as you remember it, does not exist in this period of time. A huge boil of a structure clogs the horizon.
But then you've got like the guy with the overgrown air dryer.
The large structure in the background captures your curiosity.
Yeah, the narration is one of the few reasons I even like Space Quest 6. Oh, I love Space Quest 6, come on, man. I will be going through all of them. And speaking of the aluminum mallard, oh, I will die.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Thanks for the follow. We kind of had to see this. Yeah, you know.
We're glad you could play Space Quest 4. As usual, you've been a real pantload.
Like, Space Quest 6 is kind of one of the only Space Quests I think that you can play without a handbook. Well, the fifth one is not too bad, I guess, but like this one is crazy hard.
The last one standing in the southwestern area.
There's so many ways to soft lock yourself. Is that the term or something like that?
A quick inspection reveals nothing of interest other than a glove box.
Yes, the glove box.
A quick
We need the glove box. Let's lick
It
the
needs
box.
salt.
Okay.
It looks like a genuine Pocket Pal portable terminal.
Oh, let's pick it up.
After taking a quick look around to reassure yourself that the place is as dead as it looks, you snitch the Pocket Pal laptop.
Boop. And the voice acting in the sixth one is pretty nice all around. Like, all the voices are good. This one there's pretty much just Gary Owens, and sometimes Roger is okay.
Surprisingly, no one has taken this small, innocuous-looking piece of unstable ordnance.
Oh.
It's probably the most nauseating thing to smell in the whole family of smells. It needs salt.
I just felt that Space Quest 6 abandoned the story of Space Quest 5 too fast. Oh yeah, that's for sure. It pissed me off also.
Okay, you now have the unstable ordnance. Remember, it was your idea. Good luck.
But as good as I thought Space Quest 5 was at the time, I still find it really good. It is kind of a departure from the other Space Quest in the sense that you're like, how could I say it?
The old
like
Bank of Xenon building held up fairly well. Too bad. They turned Roger down for a loan once. It looks like...
I like the door key, I don't know what I'm doing, Roger, better.
A hazardous accumulation of unstructured structures blocks safe passage to the north. It looks like
he's a real hero in the fifth one.
It tastes like all the other sidewalks you've ever tasted.
But
It smells
But I do like the fact that you're well, spoilers. You're on your spaceship and you're doing your stuff.
The large structure in the
It's really
background
like that.
captures your curiosity.
The plot, like the plot in this and the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth one are pretty good.
A brightly colored mechanical hair wanders about. The clearing ends here. Jagged chunks of debris clog the north. You are at the northern boundary of a clearing in the midst of a battle-scarred city. An ominous-looking building is the only thing in sight which might contain life.
No. Yeah, I'm not into dead ends. Well, Space Quest 6 doesn't have dead ends. I just felt, yeah. It was a shame to basically get rid of Beatrice. Yeah, they still mention her. She's there. I really think they thought that they were going to do like way more.
A featureless.
And they were just doing a side thing there. And maybe like in the seventh one there would be Beatrix and well,
a featureless.
Another thing, you don't want Roger to have like a girlfriend. Like I said, he needs to be the dumb hero.
A featureless.
He's kind of Kirk in the fifth one. He's too good.
Smells like the remains of a flourishing civilization blasted to smither. It doesn't taste half bad, consider.
I will explore the game either way. Click on all the things and try to find some stuff pretty funny. Some pretty funny stuff in this game. Oh no no no!
What looks like fluid is actually a mixture of toxic atmospheric solids.
Okay.
Don't.
This game is pretty.
You talk to yourself. You'd better not. There is no. You. It smells just. It tastes just as good as. A battered and boarded storefront shows the wear and tear a little war can have on it. You talk to you. There's a sweet, fruity odor coming from the building.
Mmm. Wild berry.
There you go. That's how you find stuff like that.
It's a lightweight, worn piece of rope. It's...
Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh.
It's a lightweight.
I don't remember him coming in without having the other guy.
You take the small, frayed, useless-looking length of rope.
Useless. Look at that. I mean, it's for sure I need to pick that up.
The rubble is too dangerous for you to mess. You talk. The faint aroma of burnt hemp teases playfully around your nostril. You swish the rubble around in your mouth a bit, but the flavor is too subtle to identify.
Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that's wild berries. I like the fact that this is the which is your best Space Quest, since we're really on the Space Quest thing right now. I am playing Space Quest. And so here you need to do something like
it would
this.
serve. You can.
Or you need to use a
Keep
rope,
your hands to.
or I put it there. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of dumb. You really need that little guy.
That was without a doubt one of the finest examples of bunny snatching I've ever seen.
I did
the stress
figure that
placed
out.
on the rope during the bunny snatching was too much. You cast the useless fibers aside.
Uh-oh. Like, I was able to do a lot of things in this game without a walkthrough back in the day. I'm really surprised with myself. But, like this thing. Okay, let's go in there. Oh yeah.
I would think that something identifiable as unstable ordnance would be low on your list of fun and healthy things to carry. We hope you'll get yourself together and rejoin us. Isn't this a blast?
3 is really everyone's favorite, it seems. I'm not super in love with like the fact that like the ending of the third. Like saving the 2 guys from Andromeda was a real letdown for me. As a kid I was like, what? And the fact that you don't even know what you're doing except if you did
A very wise choice. Carefully placing the unstable ordnance back inside the tank, you decide some things are better left alone.
like I would even say like the 4th one departed from the ideas of the 3rd one, because like yeah, the ship and all, and you lose all that. The aluminum mallard doesn't really play a big part in the Space Quest like saga. Oh yeah, man, I really love this game. It might be not. I love every one of them for different reasons. They all have problems, and they're all great in their ways. This one, the big problem with this one is the fact that if you're not playing it with a walkthrough, you will play through the game. Eventually, you'll get stuck. You'll find out that you need it, or you're not finding out, and you just quit the game. Because if you didn't pick up that little thing here, or the bunny, or you can come back here, but I will point out a couple of places in the game that you will get literally soft locked. But the game is kinda open-ended. They really wanted to make it open-ended, but it's not.
It's just an average old-fashioned desk plotter. The desk is not exactly executive caliber. It's very pleasant. A variety of pipes, a variety of...
This is not really
They're
fun.
well... You'd better... It smells like some... It smells like... It doesn't... It needs... It tastes like... That's not a very... It needs...
Sometimes they worked on scenes more than other. I've heard of a story with...
It's an empty jar.
With the 6th one.
You take the jar into custody.
And I remember clicking everything in that game, and there's crazy stuff in there. If you do all sorts of stuff, like just touching or looking at like a precise piece of stuff. You can come back to the beginning, but people think you can't. Well, you have to come back to the beginning. So people think you didn't finish the game. I like 5 more than 4. I know you can shoot me. Oh no, I like... Man, throughout my life I've been switching like, oh no, this is my favorite, this is my favorite, this is my favorite. I hated the 4th one. I really hated it. Because I couldn't finish it. I got stuck real near the end. I will point it out when we get there. Here you have to do this. Well, you don't have to do this, I guess.
Ah, a button. Perhaps I'll give it a press.
But this explains everything.
Data entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Xenon supercomputer project, the ultimate in artificial intelligence. The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Xenon, including our weather control and defense systems. It seemed like a sound idea at the time, and all proceeded well for about 3 years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted. On its back was the picture of a not particularly wholesome gentleman, but that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for analysis. As a result, a crippling virus spread through the machine like a bad social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All screens went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Xenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control. It was a bloody war. Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this recording, we are down to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly. To make matters worse, I've just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology. If you are not a machine, then perhaps they were successful. Please realize, you are Xenon's last hope.
Whoa, lore dump. Exposition. Let's do this. But yeah, if you need, you can even come back here.
Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now?
Opalai. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're okay. It seems we're way okay. Okay. Let's pick it up.
You scoop up the slimy secretion. Better get away now before it scoops you up.
I will reload there because I want to let's get caught by that. Essentially here, what you need to do is just go through this and let this appear. You don't have to do anything else. Well, you'll have to go back if you don't do it. But yeah, yeah, I will save here. I want to restore this. Like in the original version, it was so easy to get caught. It seems they made it so kind of, it's fine. Like you can even stop there, and you're fine. You would die. Oh, now I'm dead. Nice. We needed to see that. Even this is better, I think. The other.
As the green slime dissolves the flesh from your bones, you think, hey, this stuff consumes 47 times its weight in acid.
Slime food, Creamer Roger. I thought you would see him like, all. Did you have the Space Quest voice version at the CD with the documentary? How often Sierra got sued because of the Space Quest games? I had the version, the original floppy version. Then I had the like really crappy $9.99 shovelware, all on a CD, really bad, badly like brought together compilation of Space Quest, which I would like mod the hell out of it with stuff I would find on the internet to make it more playable. Again, with DOSBox back in the day, I think, or maybe just with like with things like slow-mo or stuff like that. I don't think it might have had that documentary on it, maybe. But if you're talking about like the old Space Quest anthology, like it was a big box, and I remember seeing it like at the top of the shelves at like the computer stores back here, and I regret it was like $99.99 or some shit like that, and I regret not buying. I wanted to buy it. Could never get past the beginning. Like I would do all this, I would do back in the day. This wasn't really a problem, and I don't know why, but I figured out all the things before like going here, so I never had to come back here. The problem will be just a little bit later. So you have to do. Oh, let's look at this.
Look at the finely sculpted ship. It looks to have been designed for atmospheric operation, probably used solely for patrol excursions.
Oh, I didn't try to taste that slime. Damn it.
There is no... The dust kicked up by the retros, the heavy stench of burning fuel, and the sharp smell of electricity make for a unique olfactory extravaganza. You sear your tongue on the hot metal. Apparently, it's only safe to touch the now exposed area beneath the landing gear housing flap.
Okay.
Your pockets aren't... This seems to be a relatively spacious landing gear compartment. Wonder how cramped it gets in there when the gear is stowed.
Like you could have just easily died there in any other Space Quest, Sierra game or Space Quest game. Like back in the day, those graphics, those imagery right there, like this, the comic book feeling, kinda. I don't know. It's not really comic book. The fifth one looks more like a comic book. I like this one because it's really dark. It's bleak, kind of. It's not a fun world or. But in the end, if we return to our favorite Space Quest, I took the time to earn your follow and your respect to say that my favorite, I think, is Space Quest 6. Don't hit me. Don't unfollow me. But it was a slow burn. And when I'm gonna play it, if you're still there, I'm gonna show it to you.
This is the...
And there's so many jokes. It's just... the writing... it's just incredible.
This is a fueling unit for the patrol shuttle.
It's bright, it's intelligent. Every Space Quest is pretty smart about their ideas and even their themes. This one is kind of dumb also, but still. I think you just die here, right? Uh-oh.
We're glad you could play Space Quest 4.
Yeah, let's say this is Tower. Oh, and since this was one of the first point and click adventure game I played, I would not like do multiple saves like that. And even that's not many. You need to make a lot. I think you have a maximum here. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. Whoa.
This is the... Hundreds of pipes and beams. From this vantage point, high above Xenon, you can truly appreciate the scope of the destruction. What a mess. Don't mess with it.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time.
Blah blah blah. Okay, so you need to do this, or they will kill you.
Halt!
Oh,
Some people just won't follow instructions.
Alt. Okay. What is this?
It's you!
Okay.
This is a fueling unit.
Oh.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest. No sign.
There you go. Kill first, ult later. Okay. Here comes like the first real. This is a man puzzle right here, but I would play the game today. Like, wouldn't know about Space Quest. Let's jump into the game. I've played enough. If I played all the other point and clicks that I played in my youth and my days, I would know what to do here. But damn, did I fuck it up? Time machine. Like this right here. That thing that's on the screen, like right there. I can't put my thing on it because this is my... And if I click anywhere here, this here. This right here. I have difficulty doing the thing. This will disappear. And this is super important. So we'll know this. And I think it changes every game. It's not something you can really easily like write also. And just before getting into that, you would get the copy protection. And it's like, oh, the fucking copy protection that you don't even know. Like back in the day, I wasn't even like, is this a copy protection? What the fuck's going on? Like the game just stops and asks you a bunch of weird questions, and you're like, what? Oh yeah, that looks like something that was in the magazine, yeah. The first dead end. Pretty much, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's... I have it. I have it on the stream, it's recorded, all the things. And now I will do what I pretty much do all the time. I do something like this. And another, like... And all that time, those two guys are just ignoring me. I could go out, but I think I die if I go out. Oh, let's do some things here.
It's a large compartment that's probably full of instruction manuals, code books, time maps, and the like. Too bad it's also locked.
Interesting.
You look out at the city you were born in decades ago. You're sure glad you weren't there when this devastation happened. You might have gotten hurt. On the bright side, you won't have to pay those delinquent traffic tickets. That's your head, Roger. Now use it for something. It's some sort of monitor, probably used to monitor something or other. This is a small panel which provides access to the innards of the time pod. If you have a 3P223 4QR access panel wrench, that is. The readout displays some interesting symbols similar to those on the keypad. You wonder if these might bear some significance. It's a button with a strange symbol on it. You vaguely remember these symbols from your 5th grade time theory class with crazy Mrs. Drimple.
Like, at least in this game, if you were stuck, you could have some fun doing stuff like that.
This is a manual keypad. The voice-activated model won't be out until Space Quest 14 or so. There is no... You'd better not. There is no... You talk...
Okay.
You can't do that. The small access... The large compartment...
So now another weird puzzle is... Yeah, you do this.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again.
So back in the day, I done that, and I was like, oh, but where's the code? So I would look into the fucking manual, check everything, couldn't find nothing, stopped the game, played other games, came back to it, did a bunch of stuff, and then came back to this, I think, and did something like not this. Just punched out a bunch of numbers randomly.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and finally.
And then I was like, with a bunch of random numbers right there, I was like, what the what are the odds? This is impossible. So I think I wrote that down, but it doesn't really matter, because if there's only one thing to do here, I think. Yeah, exactly. Everyone is like, what the fuck? But no, this is not how the game works. The game works that any second code, just a second one, will work. So I always do the same. So if I have to come back here, but like I said, there's only one thing you need to do here, and you really need to do it, because if you don't do it, you're fucked. Again, another soft lock we'll get to. But what are you saying there is a Space Quest 3 code? I would be surprised, and I will look it up. So you better not lie to me. So this is Space Quest 10. Okay, but this is just a part of Space Quest 10. We can go elsewhere also.
Peering through the port, you see an unusual land. Its wind-carved pinnacles and buttes bring back memories of the planet Corona, where this whole adventure mess started.
If you have the code for the Space Quest 3, don't post a link, okay? Or ask me before posting a link. But yeah, if you have the code. There is a code Easter egg that takes you to Magmedius. Oh yeah, we need to do that. Let's do that now. This is a good time to do it. Let's go to Magmedius. Let's go to Magmedius. I thought I knew everything about this game. Are you sure it's not like in a remake or something? Space Quest 4. In the big and tall store, you can sometimes the game contains a secret code that takes orders by Ortega and Space. Oh, you're right, Ortega. Magmedius is the planet in the beginning of this game. In the time pod, you just time the top row. Oh my god, that image is so small. Okay, let's put this right here. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's do this. Boom. We have this little thing here. So I never did that. They will be the first time. This is a first for me. This? Are you fucking serious? This? 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 And this? This? This, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
The powerful quad.
It's not even difficult to get.
And
I never did it? I feel super dumb. can go out now. Wow,
This view provides a flashback to a recent adventure. It looks real hot out there. Hot enough for thermal...
But this kind of reminds me of something. Maybe I did this, but like 20 years ago.
It's some sort of... It's a button with a...
Because I would go on sites and like check out all the fucking things. And this is a super easy Easter egg to get. And you die.
This is Roger. This is Roger on Ortega. Any questions?
Any questions? That sound. Okay, let's get out of here.
The time pod's interior feels smooth. You've seen a lot of plateaus and sloping hills before, but this one's a butte. The entire horizon undulates in enticing peaks, curves, and crevices for which Estros is famous. Nothing happened. It would serve nothing. Tasting the cooling time pod. The smells of stressed carbon fiber, cooling engines, and ozone fill. The hot sun and the butte's seductive curves are strangely exciting. You've reached the plateau phase, which continues to the west, while the rocky layers climax in a makeshift staircase. In the distance, you can see the beautiful, tranquil sea of Estros. The hot sun and the butte's seductive... You can't... The hot... You see a stairway of wind-eroded rock. As you look around at the towering rocks, immense formations carved over millions of years, you can't help but be overwhelmed by a sense of your own insignificance. It doesn't smell. It needs...
Let's move up the speed just a little bit. There's one more place we can do it to, but it's only the patch CD version, which I haven't tested. If GOG uses it, it goes to a place called Room Removed for a legal reason. What? Really? Can't see it here, but oh well. There seem to be a bunch for Space Quest 6. We'll check those out.
As you look around at the towering rocks, immense formations carved over millions of years.
I did that.
Whoa!
Space Quest 4.
What was that?
Okay.
We're glad you...
Okay, I didn't see that coming. Okay, you have to be careful with this. There's a couple of places you can't fall in, it's fine. Also, I have to go. Okay, I have to see this.
Whoa!
Whoa! I know I can drop like here or something. Oh, what was that? You can drop here, right?
You get the feeling you're not alone here.
Okay. turn off the music. There you go. Woohoo! That's bass.
Hey, those Talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either.
Okay. So, back in the day, the first thing I did when I came here was like this, and then you can fall, and then the story continues, just continues. But I have to go back, and I did find out that you need to do this.
My. Rather than the sequel policeman penetrating the inner sanctum of the nest, the reverse obviously occurred.
But it still did not help me, because...
You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum.
I never did write that first code, and I never thought you would have to go back to the beginning. Just not the thing that
The huge nest is constructed of sticks and assorted being parts gathered from this bleak planet. It is then cemented in place by a generous helping of pterodactyl saliva. The huge nest... You find yourself in a nest...
There's no way to come back here. Like, if you, did I? I want to do something else though. There's a couple of things you can do here. Oh, that was King Graham. That's an Easter egg. I don't think you see it all the time.
Right now, the sequel policeman has no distinct smell, but give him a few days and he'll be quite aromatic. Not to mention plumped up like a ballpark Frank. Take it from someone who knows sick. Licking corpses is going way beyond simple dementia. Get a grip, pal. You can't do... It smells like something that wasn't designed. It tastes like nothing you'd ever want to put your tongue... You frisk the skewered sequel... This lumpy paper-wrapped wad looks mighty interesting.
And then we have AFA code. But AFA code is not enough. But I was so happy when I found out this. I decided I'll just restart the game from the beginning. And then I did that and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? That must have been like months after I started. It felt like months anyways.
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here, Roger Wilco. After leaving me the way you did, you male scum. This is the last woman you'll ever dump on. Right, girls?
Right.
I dumped
Said
on
you couldn't be tied down.
I said that?
You said you had to be free to roam the galaxy.
Was that me?
You'll be sorrier than you look. We'll see to that.
Yeah.
Into the sub, fly boy.
So as you can see, he did like do something with that woman, even though he's supposed to be with Beatrix. So it kind of makes sense that in the sixth one, he would like flirt with another woman, because he seems to be flirting with a lot of women. This guy.
This one looks committed to finding out just how good you'd look on a spit.
Which I think doesn't
Her
really
spear
fit
gun
with
is
the
pointed in a
character,
direction that...
but still.
She looks like she might be familiar to you someday. However, the gun in her hand looks like it could limit the chance of any lasting relationship in the future. Or the past.
So let's go in there. Can I talk to you?
The time for talk on your part appears to... She looks completely...
Babes. Whoops. Let's move.
Now this is a pain that'll linger. All the Bengay in Florida won't relieve this stiffness.
Ah, okay, that's not what I needed to do. Ah, I was sure that was... Okay, maybe I need to go in there.
You hope these women soon realize that they must have the wrong guy.
This is Zandra. We are approaching checkpoint 6. Prepare to open the tunnel door.
Oh, I think you can even check some things here. Ah, I skipped the thing, whatever. Yeah, you can look around, I think, while you're moving. I do remember doing that, but I don't think we're missing much. All those sounds are pretty impressive, though. Surprisingly enough, this is the same engine that the third one uses. It's weird, right?
Sit down.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
Wilco?
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go, witch.
Witch?
Shut up. Your whimpering sickens me. I'll
witch.
teach you not to run out on me. Thorine is quite knowledgeable in the ways of torture.
Oh.
I'll let the two of you get acquainted. Thorine, do your stuff.
With pleasure, Zandra. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Epirip 357, the most powerful hand-hair remover in the universe, and it's capable of shaving your legs clean off.
Clean off.
I've always wanted to see a man shave with one of these, but I guess you'll do. Now you'll know the meaning of the word pain. It's a seed slug! Run, girls!
That was a weird delivery, and even the recording was quite bizarre. Okay, I want to save here. Let's smell the creature.
It doesn't smell great, but it smells better.
Let's lick it.
Nah, you'd rather not.
Let's look at it.
You are in a crude state of... Roger Wilco! It's a slimy slug. Shiny stainless steel instruments cover the surgical tray. Some of them look vaguely familiar as veterinary instruments.
Oh!
We're glad you could play Space...
Ooh.
Desperately, you try to push the button, but the restraint...
Yeah, the restraint are open now. I don't know why it opens, because they do that or whatever. Like, they have a special chair with a big button that just does the removal of the pants thing. That was ready for... It's been there for many, many years.
This isn't your garden...
That's a slug.
Don't mess with... It's probably the most not.
Oh, I'm dead again. Can I do this?
Don't.
I know I can't do it, but maybe it says something different. Okay, let's just do the thing.
Our hero! Wasn't he great, girls? Well, Raj, I guess we can call
I'm
it
Raj
even.
now.
Thank you for ridding our fortress of that slimy, awful sea slug. I know I can't blame you for backing out at the last minute. I guess I was a little overbearing. Sorry. Can we still be good friends?
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
No, Roger. You were right. You don't need to spare my feelings. It just wasn't meant to be. It's better this way. Well, girls, I feel like celebrating. Let's go shopping!
Meanwhile, back in Space Quest 12.
Well, what have we here?
This is the rebel scum we captured in the Space Quest 4 time sector. He had just aided Wilco in escaping. The readout on his time gun indicates that Wilco was successfully transported into this time sector as you feared.
That is no longer a concern. Wilco will surrender to us once he has learned we have captured his son. Then he will be destroyed once and for all.
I don't know what this sound crap sound like that.
Sail!
Bye. And this place. If you've played Space Quest 4, you know about this freaking place. Let's save them all.
It's just another vital part of the Galaxy Galleria shopping mall. It's just another vital. It's just. This escalator carries excited wealthy shoppers up from the parking garage below.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh.
Boy, isn't it just like a sequel police cyborg to guard the main entrances and exits?
Guess. You're not even supposed to know they're here.
It's an Autobox teller machine car.
That's more for later, right?
You can't do.
Just
You
pick
can't
it up.
do.
Just pick
You
it
pick
up.
up the ATM.
Of course I want to pick it up. Okay, we can't get there now. There's too much.
For some reason, there is a. You can't do.
What's going on in there?
The two geeks from Andromeda are in there signing copies of their latest release.
It's probably the most nauseous. With the way this crowd smells, you'd want to lick them.
That's a You'd want to lick them? That wasn't a good delivery, Gary. You can do better than that. I can just save on my usual assignment. What about this?
Nothing happened.
It won't work. I just want to see what it does. Does
You
it kill me?
obviously don't resemble a blonde woman. What a surprise. Wow, an Autobox teller machine! You play with the buttons, but the machine does not respond. There is no... It smells more like fresh Buckazoids than the other leading brand of ATM. It tastes more like fresh It tastes more like fresh
Oh my god. Same line, almost. Yeah, art's so good. This is supposed to be Radio Shock, like you saw in the manual. But they had to remove it. Fucking Radio Shack. It's dead now. Radio Shack's dead. And Toys R Us is not dead, but... let's save... no, just save again on site. Do you want to go there now? I'll go there a little later. Do something first. Oh, this.
Monolith Burger, the only fast food chain to survive the infamous food wars. It feels like a real burger place. There is no...
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Monolith Burger, the only fast food chain. It's just... Wow! It smells just like a giant, juicy, delicious Monolith Slug Burger combo.
Oh, really? Oh? Okay.
Wow! Not with your taste bud.
420.
Not
You sound like a guy who works there. Well, technically, Radio Shack is not there. It still has 425 locations. That was not... Boom. Okay, so we need some pans. This is where we'll get some pans, I think. We need some pans. Essentially, we need some pans to get some money, to get some more money. And why money?
Pardon me, sir. You appear to be in dire need of my services.
We need money for something we have to buy, but way later. But if you buy it now, you'll be soft locked again.
Let me know if there is anything I can get for you.
But I don't have any. Oh, I have a couple of Buckazoids. How many? 59 Buckazoids. Oh, that
It's a
sign
bean
is.
counter 200. The bargain shelves are loaded with all types of great things. Nope. This suit is a replacement shell for some sort of exoskeletal wanderer. And hey, check out those boots. This looks like a pressure suit for something with upper body appendage. This one looks like it might have been designed for ceremonial function. The well-dressed alien will want to be seen in this lovely ensemble. Perfect for those nights out at the solar... You talk to...
Hey.
I'm sorry, I lost my boots and the legs of my pants in a deadly fight with a giant sea slug, which I won in the nick of time with my clever thinking and my, cleverness.
I see. Well, all right. Let me get your measurements. We've got just the thing for the likes of you. I assume you will be wanting something in the generic Space Hero line? This will do for you. Try them on in the dressing room here if you wish.
But yes, thank you very much.
You change your clothes, not forgetting the items in your pocket. You never know when you'll need them.
Yeah, exactly.
You step out looking good as new.
That will be 20 Buckazoids, please.
Oh no! I could have died there.
Thank you so much.
Shit. I missed the death scene. Whatever. But yeah, if you walk out without paying, I think he shoots you in the back or something. It's pretty generic death. Hey, the arcades!
Watching this fine youngster brings back fond memories of your youth. Little did you know that all those hours of playing blazin' paddles were in preparation for being a space guy hero type. Gazing at the wastebasket, your impulse, nay, your very instinct, nay, the very fibers of your being, scream out for you to pick up that garbage. But you're too busy. As you look around the arcade, you see that some of your old favorites are still working. Monaco Princess Stunt Drivin', Choke and Croak, Ghetto Blaster, and Dweeb Hunter. The air is filled with smoke, sweat, and ozone, reminding you of your favorite cologne, Night in Programming.
There's a bunch of neat stuff, I think, here. I think this is pretty funny.
It's some sort of video art form. Looks like a hand throwing a pizza.
Pretty much, yeah. 'Cause now it's faster than what it used to be. It used to be a little less faster than these things.
It's some sort of video art form. Looks like a computer-generated fractal simulation of a washing machine. Your best score on Cap'n Zappo was 251. This kid has 15,290,912. As you look around, the sign says Ms. Astro Chicken. How strange that nobody is playing it.
Yeah, how strange.
As you look around, touching anything in here might... Leave the kid alone. He's totally engrossed in his game. Leave the kid alone. Talking to a kid in the middle of an arcade game is almost as interesting as talking to the wall. Give it up.
Almost.
Walking up to a young, active creature like this one and sniffing it could be considered unusual behavior. It smells like something that wasn't That's too high for you to smell. It doesn't smell great. Gooey, greasy little fingers and various appendages have left a coating that smells like a cross between cotton candy and dead gerbils. Walking up to a young... It's probably the most You had to taste it. Well, it tastes more like dead gerbils than like cotton candy.
Oh, nice. It references what it... Kinda, yeah.
Nah, It tastes... It needs salt. It needs...
Okay. Oh no, I did not want to... Oh, no. No. I do not want to trigger that right now. Shit, I didn't think you could trigger it right now. So I think I can go here and play this if I want to. If I really hate myself, I can play this. What's the button? Okay. Oh, that sound. Believe it or not, this is worse than the first game, the beginning and the third one. Yeah, this is really fun. You can't believe how fun this is. Like they should make a standalone game of this. Okay. So I need to look like a female if I want to have that card, I guess. That's the thing, right?
It is darn tempting, but you realize that duty calls and this will have to wait. Maybe you could cruise back by when the game is over.
What did I do? This?
It is... Fringe. Would that be too daring? All the best dressed bipedal female fashion slaves shop here at Socks. The dazzling decor is just eye-numbing enough to make the price tags hard to read. Wow, you think to yourself, this place is fancier than Fredericks of Uranus. All the latest in swank fashion. You check out the clerk. You've always had a thing for women with antenna. The air is thick with the techno smell emanates from it. The rich smell of robotic lubricants wafts through your smell bud. The smell of brand new simulated fabric. That's not a very clean It tastes like Tarnex. Well, at least your tongue is tarnish-free. Ouch! You almost got a sliver in your tongue.
Hiya, hun. I'm Maybot, fashion consultant to the Cosmos. What can we, do with you today?
Well, this is kinda hard to explain.
Oh, let me guess. You want something for someone very special. Someone who died to get the latest in high galactic fashion. Are we right, or are we right?
We're right.
Okay. What size does she take?
Oh, 38.
Oh, I don't think we're right about that.
I'm not sure, but she's built about like me.
Is she? A likely story. Good thing for you, I can keep a secret, sweetie. I'm sure this will suit that special someone's needs. It's all the rage. I suppose you'll want to try it on now. Here, use this dressing room. And honey, if your special someone needs a wig, this one should look pretty good on you. Very lovely, honey. It's made for you. Would you like us to wrap it up? Or would that special someone prefer you to wear it home?
I think I'll wear it home.
Wow, awesome.
Just what we thought. That will be 60 buckazoids.
Oops.
Listen, you twerp. Dress is 6.
You have to do this.
You can't do. Quickly changing your clothes, you emerge in your space guy wardrobe.
Took me a while to figure it out. Usually I would just go out and get killed and reload.
Thanks for shopping.
But I think you have to. You can't even go here without the pants. You need to go get pants to go get this. But you can still get it because it's 50. I think that would wrap around. I'm pretty sure. I'll just go. We explored all the things. Now we need to get a job. Oh, I can go here now. Software.
Sorry, but the crowd completely cleaned out my stock of Sierra software. The only thing that's left is boring home and business application software along with a few inferior games. But feel free to look around anyway. If you're here to return something, forget it. We have a strict no returns policy. I'd like to help you out, guy, but you know how corporations are.
I know I said it, but I will finish this tonight, by the way. I wasn't sure when I started the stream, but because I fuck around a lot, but I think I'll be able to do it. It's kind of advancing pretty quickly.
The clerk was right. Only boring applications, software remain. The software selection seems to be pretty slim, except the clerk was right. The clerk...
Sorry, but the crowd, have you seen?
You'd better not. Ah, the distinctive aroma of Centauri Moon number 5. It smells like something you can't. It smells like something. It's a bargain bin. Nah, you'd rather.
Okay, let's look at these things.
The latest bomb from master storyteller Maury Bryanarty, Boom, is a post-Holocaust adventure set in post-Holocaust America after the Holocaust. Neutron bombs have eradicated all life, leaving only you to wander through the wreckage. No other characters, no conflict, no puzzles, no chance of dying, and no interface make this the easiest to finish game yet. Just boot it up and watch it explode.
By the way, the guy who made Loom is kind of pissed off about this little thing here. Price only 52. I don't have 52. Where is it? I don't have 52, right? I have 38.
It's here at last, with a combination of SAI, Simulated Artificial Intelligence, and VRAI, Virtually Real Artificial Intelligence. We at Max This Software have created a simulated simulator experience that's unlike anything you've ever simulated playing before. With SimSim, you can create a simulated environment in which you can create any simulated environment you want.
They got something there.
Didn't find anything you...
A bargain bin.
Yeah, because in Loom, which I never played, I should play it. Supposedly it's a quite short game, there's no real puzzle. But it's fun. They make fun of a lot of the other companies. And
It's the newest in the wacky Jaime Lipschitz series. Jaime, son of a wealthy New York furrier, has gone wild with Dad's frequent flyer vouchers again. Can you track Jaime down and bring him home to meet the girl Mom's picked out for him? Hold on to your yarmulke. Yes, Jaime Lipschitz strikes again. 640K, Ronald MT32, and 3.5 circumcision required.
Oh, Ronald MT32. Now you're talking.
Didn't find...
I think that the prices are always after the 8.
You can't use...
Oh, could I have bought this? I'm supposed to not be able to buy anything.
It's the newest...
Yeah, it's 40.
Didn't find...
Do this.
You can't... Following closely on the heels of his hit tic-tac-toe construction set, Phil Fudge does it again. Using a simple point-and-click interface, you construct the checkerboard of your dreams. Fill in an 8x8 grid with squares of your choice, red or black, in any arrangement, as long as it's alternating. Don't like it? Erase it and start all over again. Requires MCGA, CGA, VGA, PGA, or Ta-ra-ra-boom-GA.
52 Bazookazoid. No, I haven't played the fan remakes. I tried like back when was it called like Space Quest? It was supposed to take place between the third and the fourth game. I played it a little bit, but I wasn't really into it. It didn't felt Space Quest for me. Like just because it wasn't the original guys, I was like, I should
Head
try
for the
it. Maybe
hills, it's coming, and this time it's hungry. It Came for Dessert is a thrilling action adventure in which a mob of pushy, overweight relatives invade your kitchen. Armed with only a Jell-O mold and a pastry bag, you must repel the invaders, always keeping an eye on your blood sugar level. It's the merriest mix-up since Enemoware's fabulous Defender of the Crown Rib Roast.
I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But Space Quest 1 and 2 are definitely not my favorite Space Quest, and I'm kind of attached to the old version, so I don't see the appeal. I am interested in the King Quest remake, because I'm not really into King Quest, and I haven't really played except like King Quest 5 and 6. So I would like to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, but I know that the old version are not that great and they haven't aged well at all.
from the folks who brought you Astro Chicken. When it comes to stimulating chickens, Chuck Egger is the expert. And now you can learn from him. Design the chicken of your choice. Over 40 options including lips, no lips, and laying frequency. And take your creation for a wild ride over real barnyard scenery based on an authentic flight model of a chicken. You're in for a peck of fun now.
Oh, I should do resume. There's resume. To resume my search for the box that I need.
Presenting the latest in the award-winning King's Quest series from the still active mind of aging Roberta Williams III, latest in the award-winning Roberta Williams series. What happens when Old Man Graham and his family are kicked out of Daventry Condo Association? You'll meet the fabulous Bernoulli brothers, Professor C.D. Romberg, and of course Rumpelstiltskin, over 12 gigabytes in length.
12 gigabytes. Like games are... It's not... It hasn't been that long that we have games like that are big like that.
A bargain bin.
I should have done the resume thing, so you have to pick up that little thing here. This one. But...
The two guys from Andromeda's latest sci-fi comedy, Space Quest 4, will give you hours of frustration unless you have this hint book.
Indeed.
Want to know how to get the dog into the hanging basket? Want to find out how to attach the melon? Buy this hint book and it all becomes obvious. You'll hit your head and say, boy, how stupid could I have been? A moron could have figured this out. I must be a real dimwit. A pathetic nimno, a wretched, idiotic excuse for a human being not to have figured out these simple puzzles in the first place. Try it and see.
Price, only 5. But I will not pick it up right now. Because I want to check something about the price of the other one. You see that they were like 50 bucks as well and stuff. Now we need a job. But first of all, let's do the job thing first.
Yeah? It's the gruff, unpersonable manager of this particular Monolith Burger franchise. Famous Mono Sauce number 2. This is just one of over 2.5 million Monolith Burger franchises scattered around the known universe. This is just one of over... Woo! This dude smells like a pigsty. Smells like a synthesized version of an ancient vegetable sauce. Smells like... Sucking on a bottle of ketchup doesn't seem to satisfy your hunger no matter what the government thinks. Sucking on a bottle... Maybe it would be unwise to order a bacon burger.
I'd like
We're out of it. We're out of everything, including employees. Would you like to apply for a job? You would, huh? Well, this is the greatest opportunity you've ever had, kid. Benefits up the wazoo, and if you stick with me half an hour or so, I'll make you my assistant manager. Now, how would you like that?
Gee, thanks.
Warning, the following sequence contains explicit arcade action and is not recommended for die-hard adventure players, the arcade squeamish, or those with poor to non-existent motor skills.
Hey, that's me! I'm a die-hard adventure player. I am arcade squeam. I'm not really good with motor skills. Non-existent. But I'll do it anyways. Please let me wimp out, but can I have the cash? I'll do it, but I will fail.
This is so easy, a human could probably do it. Burger comes out of the oven. Drop on your lettuce, your pickle, squeeze on your mayo, squirt on your mustard, on goes your ketchup, top it off with your sesame seed bun. You make 'em my way, and if you mess up enough times, you're out of here. Got it? If you need to know how to run the assembly line, read the sign. Just click it with the mouse or press R.
We need to do something like this. And we need to do like a bunch of these. How much money was that dress? I can't remember. Do you know? If you can check it out, I'll have at least 10 minutes of this, I guess. It goes faster and faster.
Keep your hand.
I guess now it could be a little faster. Yeah, a little faster. Oh shit, you see that, the difference? Holy shit. And back in the day when you would put it there, the cursor would be like super janky, so you could slow the speed, but it was still super hard. Let's put it like this.
You can't do.
$3. And we're doing it. I think if I skip it, I don't get the points. Tell me if I should have skipped it. Oh, it's supposed to go very fast right now. Oh, da -da -da. The music is going crazy. I don't know why the sound is so low right now. The sound of the music and the sound of the sound effects. Like that. If I miss one of these things, once it gets there, here it gets like rejected. Yeah, this isn't so bad. I had so much hard time with this because I wanted to do it legit. Because I'm a gamer. Keyboard?
Keep your hand.
Oh, you can do the keyboard thing with this? Oh, that's bullshit. No, you need the motor skills here. I was a pro at this with keyboard. Oh, that's almost cheating. It does require some skill. And doing it at the highest speed is quite a challenge. Oh yeah, but the Scum version really did some stuff on this game, which I think will be reflected also in the Skaterama sequence.
You can't do.
I will have to lower the speed, so. Lower. Oh wow, that did lower it a lot. Oh, this is now super easy. So do you know how much I need? I don't want to pause it and check, because I think I could go a long time like this. I could go like to maybe 50, maybe? That freaking dress, how was it? If I hear points, it means I got it, I think. You may just hear it when you quit though.
Don't.
Man, this is too easy. I might just save here. Burger. Ah, come on, I'm a man. Let's do this. Okay, I'm a man.
Keep your.
Don't. Nope. Okay, I can do this. I'm a man. I'm a man. Okay.
Don't. Keep.
Nope. Well, I just saved. And this is the only way to quit. You can't just quit if you think you have enough money. Let's do this. Come on! People are waiting on their burgers! You're the man! You're the man! You're doing it! You're doing it! You're doing it! Whoa! Ah. Oh, how many fucking thing I can fail? I thought it was 3. Whoa! That was pro. Let's go. Wow! Let's go. Ah! No. My mouse is so sensitive, I have to move just a little bit. Ah, fuck it, just... How many can you fail? Like 5, 6? It's kind of like 5. I think this is the 5th one. Kick me out, man, I don't... I'm crap. Can't you see I'm crap? Can't you see I'm crap? So we can go with the keyboard? With the tab key, maybe? I don't know. Oh, whoa. Not this, I guess. Oh, this? Then. Oh, you can move it up and down. And enter, I guess. Okay, I'm bad, okay? Just kick me out of this.
You
What?
can't do.
No, what's going on? I'm stuck in this job forever. Thanks.
You're fired! My janitor could do a better job than you could.
Oh, I need that cigar. Every up enter, right enter, up repeat. Yeah, exactly. I guess it would go faster with the keyboard. Of course, it would go faster. It's like piano. Should I go get that thing? I want to see if I have enough money though. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna make it. It was 60. It just came back to me. 68. Woohoo!
Hiya, hun. I'm Maybot, fashion consultant to the Cosmos.
Well,
It's the same thing. Skip it all.
I'm sure. I suppose. And honey. Very
Check it out. I am the ultimate.
Hey, thanks for the host.
State of the badass art. You do not want to fuck with me.
Hey, Retro Renegade, how's it going? If I go out there, I'm gonna die, right? Oh.
You should know by now that you can't just take things without paying for them.
Oh, really? I thought that's how it worked.
appreciate it, hun.
Okay. I
Thanks
guess
for
I can
stopping.
now pass as the girl on the photo, which doesn't really make any sense. Just a guy in a wig and a dress. I'll take that cigar. Thank you.
You retrieve the cigar butt.
That's a quest item. Like every item in the game like this. Okay, let's go get some monies. Sorry, card. Balance.
Don't mess with it.
Balance. 2001. Withdraw. Clean it out. Done. Why this? It's completely useless to have done that. It could have been just a press of the button and I'm done. So now I'm at 2009. I need to buy some ints. Okay, before the ints, I need to dress back into a guy. Well, we can pass here. Whoa! Ah. Can I go in the Bolorama with the dress? Yay!
Real ladies don't go.
Ah, no, I can't. This will be faster. Let's go buy that book. No, it's kind of annoying.
If you're here,
A bargain bin.
That's what I want.
The two guys.
Oh, wait a minute.
didn't find.
A bargain. The latest.
Yeah, now I can't buy it. I can't buy anything.
Didn't find.
That's the bargain bin right there.
The two guys.
That's just enough. Keep. It's the only thing I can
Ah! I see you've made a selection from our box of slop, bargain bin.
Could have been like shovelware, bargain bin. If I go out that way, I might.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, I want to buy. I want to pay. What's so funny? I just paid you. What the? No. Okay, changing time. I think this is where you change.
As you change your clothes, you think to yourself that even in drag, you still have incredible animal magnetism. Or is that just a lack of deodorant?
How much point do we have? 131.
Thanks for shopping at Saks.
Oh, the speed. That was the problem. Well, it's not really that fast. I don't want him to go like... Oh, can't go in there anymore. Radio shock. I don't care if it's art so good. It's radio shock. Instructions.
Welcome to our automated catalog. Let us be your gateway to what's new and exciting in the world of 24th century electronics. Through the pages of our automated catalog, you will find gifts for the whole family. For Dad, look in electronic gadgets for our selection of stereo components. For Mom, peek into the electronic mommy for a variety of labor-saving devices and marital aids. For Sis and little brother, browse our Techno-Tots toy department for the latest in electronic playboards. Shopping our automated catalog is as easy as snapping your digital appendages. Using your mouse or tab key, simply point to the menu.
It doesn't go.
These special.
Oh, I thought it would go around these automatically. Okay, I'll just take a little break here because I wanted to, while the break is running, like you could see these, like I would describe the things, but I have to do next order or not order, whatever. So we'll do that after the break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay.
You're far too...
Let's go with the specials.
These special sale items are available for a limited time only. Availability is limited to items in stock, as is only, no returns. Some items may be demo models, scratched, dented, or just not in very good. Re-Shrink Wrap 2000. Work for a large retail software chain? Like to take the products home and diddle with them? The Re-Shrink Wrap 2000 re-shrink wraps any size software box. Is that game new or used? Only you'll know for sure. Keep the customers guessing. Dealers only, please. 1,033...
Oh, is that it? The specials?
Faux Component Swiss Army Micro Entertainment Center. Style to look like a real set of miniature components, this is a complete home entertainment center in one 4x6-inch box. Includes CD-ROM unit, turntable, dual cassette with HyperWow and Mega Flutter, unfolding 84-inch digital color projection multiscreen TV, corkscrew, and toothpick. 2,275 buckazoids. Back-ordered, none currently available.
Of course, you cannot order anything that's not useful.
Dodecaphonic Around Sound Processor. Ever notice how flat and unexciting normal stereophonic, quintrophonic, and octophonic recordings are? With the Dodecaphonic Around Sound Processor, your music will seem to come from 12 directions. In front of you, behind you, either side of you, 4 midpoints in between, above you, below you, from inside of you, and from the upstairs neighbors. 877 buckazoids. Discontinued.
Discontinued.
CD-GI-ROM TV. Move over CD-ROM, CDG, CDI, and CD-TV. CD-GDI-ROM TV does everything the others do and more. Besides accepting the formats mentioned above, CD-GI-ROM TV also plays high-quality Laserdisc movies, sure to become popular any century now. 842 buckazoids. Estimated delivery, summer 2,735. Pocket Pal Portable Terminal. Say, is that a complete workstation in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? Now you can carry the power of a dumb terminal around with you without even creasing your jumpsuit. Includes chiclet-style keyboard and dentine-style mouse. 3,406 buckazoids. Pocket Pal connector.
I have that.
If you're a proud owner of our
Not
ever-popular Pocket Pal portable terminal, you have no doubt noticed that without the proper connector, it is virtually useless. Fortunately, at this moment, our exclusive Pocket Pal connector is on sale for just 1,999 buckazoids. Get yours now before the price goes up even further.
So what I have is the Pocket Pal that I picked up in that like cruiser that came from like Star Wars in the first one of the first screen of the game, which is again a quest item. But now I need the connector. But if you order, I have enough money. That's what the money was for essentially. That hint book, but you could get the hint book without getting that. But once you get that, there's a big problem with that. Well, I would not order it because that's one of the things that will block you out of the game. Yeah, menu. We'll have to go back here. Essentially, I could do it. Like I could save and just do it, but it asks you which connector. There's about 12 connector, and you're like, well, which connector? So you just pick one, just like that. But the chances are it won't be the right one.
Iceman Pocket Ice Machine. This miracle of modern engineering fits in purse or pocketbook and freezes 15 pounds of ice cubes per hour. Choose from ice slices, cubes, or crushed. Requires many hydrogen and oxygen canisters sold separately. Breaks the ice at parties. 300 buckazoids, recalled by manufacturer.
No, recalled. Sorry, recalled.
Epachia. Now you can remove unsightly chia growth from upper lip, legs, bikini area, and small clay figurines. Painless and electronic. Almost tickles once you get used to it. Instantly cauterizes major blood vessels. Battery operated. 32 volt dry cell not included. 32 buckazoids. Not available in the spiral arm.
Not available, I guess.
Then the recipe beamer. Imagine the situation. The ambassador from Corona is coming for dinner, and all you have handy is a can of condensed cream of Orat soup and a box of nano wafers. You punch the appropriate buttons on your recipe beamer, and instantly, we beam the perfect recipe to you. Over 18 trillion recipes collected from all over the universe, just to make meal planning easier. 455 buckazoids. Estimated date of uplink, November 2803.
What date are we? And we're in the future now, so how far are we in the future? Like, Space Quest 3 is in... If this is not 2803, it's like maybe 26 or 27 something. So before that would be like... It's not... Space Quest is not that far into the future, it seems. Or it's in a galaxy far, far away. But yeah, that date, they should have changed that to something crazy. Order.
Cyber Depunker. If your offspring is turning out to be just another rotten cyberpunk, you need the Cyber Depunker. Works while your child sleeps to replace black market implants and removes anti-productive attitudes. May cause some motor impairment and memory loss, but isn't that a small price to pay? Battery operated. 580 buckazoids. Currently under UCC investigation.
Catalog menu. Yes.
Armatroid 2500, a remote control toy for all ages. The Armatroid 2500 is a mobile robotic arm that can swivel, turn, pick up light objects, tear wings off of flies, disembowel small animals, and perform elective surgery. Teaches hand-eye coordination, elementary physics, and self-control. 35 buckazoids, sold out. Yobot, the Ramboid robot. Having Yobot in the house is like having an extra playmate around, armed to the teeth with bazookas, laser pistols, and authentic live nuclear warhead. Responds to voice commands with an authoritative yo. 69 buckazoids, discontinued. Weather radio. Hours of fun. Press the bar and get a burst of static. If you can figure out whether or not it's a radio, you're smarter than we are. Ability to pull in stations and reproduce sounds not included. 20 buckazoids. Due to delay in manufacturing, this item is not yet available. Universal remote control. Control the entire universe with one remote control. Open garage doors on other planets. Turn off crucial life support systems on passing spaceships. Terrify primitive cultures. Requires one AAA battery. Not included. 1,050 buckazoids. Sold out.
Sold out, of course. Return to top menu. I think we did all the things. Vision of Blatz. But we're not buying anything here right now. Let's read that in
an SQ4.
This is quite annoying, this sounds though. Didn't think about that. Yeah, you need to do that. Or can you just do this? Yeah.
It's very pleasant look. You don't.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to read? Oh man, I thought I was done reading with this game. Like, I don't have to read tonight. I have Gary Owens to do that job for me. I guess I read this. Question. I'm in a long tunnel with a light visible at the far end. What should I do? Like these... For those who don't know, because this is perfectly possible that you're looking at this and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Hey man, no problem. A great night. And yeah, this is... There were in books, and there was all sorts of ways to work with the hint books, because you don't want... Like, people didn't want walkthroughs back then. They just wanted to... hints to just help me, because the game is being a little obtuse. There's something I'm missing. Maybe I'm not looking in the right angle or something. So I would try to just give you one hint. That doesn't work, and then try another hint. And at the far end, it would usually give you the answer outright. The last one would give you the answer. But yeah, there were like some that you would use, not necessarily the red goggles, or just the thing you would put on. It's difficult to explain, but they would find ways to just be able to see one hint at a time. Maybe you're having near-death experience. I even saw something like you put water on it and kind of you see it afterwards, but then it stays there though. Maybe you're having a near-death experience. Go for it. Go for the light. Haven't you ever seen Poltergeist? Go into the light, Caroline. The wound where the tentacle venomite ripped my larynx out. Keeps getting infected. Hell. This is remember, this is the Space Quest 4 endbook. The wound where the tentacle venomite ripped my larynx keeps getting infected. Have you been picking at it again? That will make it worse. Have you found the iodine dispenser? Have you found the bottle of peroxide? Have you found the salt shaker? And this is literally what it would look like in the handbook. Have you found this? If you found this, it'll help you think about what you need to do. And then if you found this, if you found this, and you found this, and then boom! Mix the iodine into the peroxide and shake some salt into it. Apply the mixture to the wound. Scrape yourself off the ceiling and then get on with the game. I can't seem to find the one-armed man anywhere. This is a reference to The Fugitive. Ask Bob. What do you think you're fooling? There's no one-armed man. You made it all up, Kimball. Turn yourself in. You can't fight the one-armed man, so don't bother looking. Okay. He's at the carnival. I can't hear what the two guys at the bar are saying. Have you tried typing "listening to the man"? Oh, that's right. This is a Parsa's game. Click the ear icon on the man. Oh, that's right. There's no ear icon. Click the eye icon on the man. But that didn't help either, did it? Did you think it would? Just fooling. There's no way you can hear what they're saying. That'll teach you to read ahead of this wind book. Strawberries to sky, as fire engine is to blueberry. India.
Nothing happened.
Oops. Good dental hygiene. Putting the keycard into the slot in the Dracometer and turning on the viewfinder. I'm in the stupid time pod. I'm in the stupid time pod. Where else can I go? Where do you think? Some players where the sun don't shine. Yulin's Flats, if you had the coordinates.
Oh, great. Only half the answer showed. It must be a defective hint module. You can't...
So of course we have the other part of this. We're okay with that. When I tried to splice the Vidling cable to the Venusian holomat, I end up irradiating myself with deadly plutonium. What do I do now? Good question. So far, our best solution is to seal yourself in a 50 by 50 feet block of concrete. Then bury yourself at least 1,500 feet deep, preferably in an unpopulated, undeveloped area. Avoid salt mines or areas where corrosion may breach the concrete. Try not to talk to or touch anybody or anything for the next 50,000 years. There's a large slimy creature blocking the door to the custodian's room in the Magmathian building. That's not even a question. Okay, how do I get past the large slimy creature blocking the door to the custodian's room in the Magmathian building? Like the game, like it's kind of, if Space Quest 4 there wouldn't have been that thing where you would be sidetracked to other like Space Quest time, because the game is on Magmathian, so you're still on the median. What do you think he's waiting for? He's undoubtedly waiting for a custodian. If he wants a custodian, he probably needs some of that awful pine sawdust. Give pine scented sawdust to creature. I've got the book on running the subordinate survey. What do I do with it? This one's easy. Read it. Make note of any particularly important features and events. Did you enjoy the book? Why or why not? Explain and answer giving an example from the text. Be brief. I'm in a strange room inside the supercomputer. Scary eyeball-looking things stare at me. Biomechanical bones liven up the area nicely. How do I get the door open? Use the Ovaltine, Roger. The jaws of life would be most helpful. Since neither of these items are in the game, try this code. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Since that one didn't work, try this one. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Well, call your family in the hospital right away, Mrs. Fletcher. I've just started a game and I've got the ampule of Mega Hole 256, the wad of chewing tobacco, and the open can of classic DNA. What now? What now? What more do you want? Have you tried inhaling the Mega Hole 256? Have you tried chewing the wad of tobacco? Have you tried sipping classic DNA? Gosh, those didn't work. Put the tobacco and the ampule into the cake can and shake. Go to the room with the defibrillator, pour the mixture into it and go 3 screens to the left. After the explosion, go back into the room and take the ID chip from the dead guard. Get into the pod. Go to the Orsus asteroid. Find the security drones and put the ID chip into the second server booth. Climb into the subsystem computer and use the laser rasp to access the vector panel. Cut the green and lavender wires and step back. You win. Congratulations. I installed the game as per instruction and the game freezes up. What am I doing wrong? Your computer room is too cold. Make sure your thermostat is set to above 32 degrees. Is there a fix available for this? I walk into the first room and get the message, oops, you tried something we didn't think of. Yeah, by the way, this is what would happen sometimes when you would get bugs in those old games. Well, at least in the Sierra games, it would say that, like, whoops, you tried something we didn't think of, and it would just crash to dust. So, is there a fix available for this? I walk into a room and get the message, oops, you tried something we didn't think of. Oops, you had something we didn't think of. I really like that joke, sorry. My computer has a 525 drive, and this game comes in a 3.5 only. How can I get a bigger disc? So far, there are no good methods. Don't fall for ads depicting miracle methods such as pumps, hormones, pills, or injections. Your best bet is to tell yourself that it's not the size that counts. Oh wait, did you say disc? And that's it. Yay! Are you glad that this is finished? I'm sorry. Okay, now what? Now what? Well, we need that fucking time thingy, so we'll just trigger it like we saw the last time it triggered. There you go. So this should be super easy, because it was a pain back in the day. I'm not sure where I have to go, so I'm just running around right now. I do know I need to go... I essentially need to go in there. Whoops. No. There's a thing I need to trigger them. Yeah, I need to do this.
Halt! Wilco!
I should not die here.
Next time.
I think I need to do that. I'm not 100%. We'll put the speed like way low.
Halt!
Next.
Maybe it's on the other side. Let me try something. I think if I go here, no one will be chasing me. I need them to chase me in the ball-orama, skate-orama. Okay. need them both, I think. I'm not sure. This is always the part. The freaking part.
Next time.
Don't dally. I didn't dally. Maybe I don't need to do this. I cannot.
Halt!
As soon as I'm gonna move.
Halt!
Maybe I should put the speed fast.
Halt!
Ah, that's weird.
Next
So
time.
they're always fast, but I'm not. That doesn't work.
Halt!
Ah.
Next time, don't.
I even remember doing something like this. I can go behind this. No. They need to come. Maybe I need to wait here a while longer. Oh. Yes. Yes. Got this. Okay. Now I should be able to get to that. So that's what you have to do if you want to get there. Because if I would have re-entered... yeah, time but 2. I already have one that's named back. If you just go back in there, the guy's still there, but if you go in there, both of them come here. Hey, Mr. Flack Anon, don't dilly-dally. I'm not dilly-dallying. I just did it. So yeah, this is the... We need to take that again. Something like that. Okay, so now we can go back to the beginning, or back when I didn't have any choice but to use what I had here.
An S.
Which is... should have taken note of that. So that's the mall. This. Okay.
Select this icon
No.
to close this window.
Okay, so this, 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 and this.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life, time and space, and...
Space Quest 1, we're back in Space Quest 1, guys.
Memories race through your mind. You know you've seen this place in your distant past. The low-resolution features look exactly like a place you once visited called Ulen's Flats. Memories race. Memories
By the way,
race through your
Ulen's Flats
mind.
is Flats
You know
Ulen's. Flats Ulen's. I know I made that reference back. Boop.
In the distance you see sand dunes and sky. Looks like You inhale deeply, sandblasting the insides of your nostrils. It smells like extremely hot sand and burnt nose hair. You will not need to... The taste is subtle and difficult to pin down, but you love the way it crunches between your teeth. Licking a time pod that's just emerged from the chrono stream is like sticking your tongue in a curling iron.
Space Quest 1. Let's die here.
Ouch! Aw, cripes! I hate it when that happens! Aw,
Thousands of volts pass through your cranium, turning your brain into a quivering mass of short-circuited neurons, which effectively terminates all interpretation of sensory impulses. Your musculature spasms for the last time as the force field shock causes you to give up the ghost.
I gave up the ghost. Oh yes.
This long-legged beauty stands silently, waiting for its jet-faced owner to return. It looks like it came from the planet of the warts. This ship must be the Plantar's deluxe model, with authentic mosaic upholstery.
I don't have any more...
In the distance, far away, you... Looks like ordinary... Looks like...
Lost the...
It's a Walmart force field generation unit.
A Walmart?
As you check out the sand bikes, you wonder what kind of cheese ball would own one. At the bottom of this excavation is a small craft almost totally buried in dirt. You remember barely making it back out when the engine died. This must be the Yugo of spaceships. You wonder why anyone would bother to lock it. There it is. You talk to... Smells like... Tastes like... Nah, you'd rather not. This ship is not for... You've obviously found the location of Tiny's used spaceships. Lucky you. This building is quite small. Maybe this is why it's called Tiny's. It doesn't smell great. You talk to your...
Oh, you can't go there.
You don't know what it says, but you're sure it's not flattering. This must... For all of your droid-related needs, see us when we're open. The sign indicates you can't do... You talk... It doesn't... It tastes like nothing.
Okay, so let's get in that bar.
You don't need... Keep your hand... There is... It doesn't... This must be the... The old bar is still here. The smell of Coronian ale stinks up the place. The aroma leads you to remember vividly your previous visit here. You break out in a cold sweat.
Well, looky here. If it ain't Mr. Look at Me, I'm in VGA. What's the matter? Monochrome not good enough for you? What's this? 256 colors all for one little bitmapped wimp? What a waste of VGA. Hey, fellas, I bet I can toss them all the way out from the bottom of the stairs. Bitch and ale.
Okay. So I think you just need to kick these things.
Boy, that was close. Hey, how come their bikes can go through the force field?
And that, my friend, that little quote that you said, like, huh, how they could go to the force field? I thought this was supposed to where I was supposed to go. But you don't have to do anything with those guys. And you can avoid them when they come.
You hear a high-pitched...
Yeah, now I can, like... this.
Boy, that was close.
But that's about it.
You see a book of matches on the bar countertop.
And another extremely important item.
You pick up the book of matches. This looks like the bar. You see two guys singing. You see two... The band members have... They don't have time to talk. Fortunately, they play much better than they smell. Nah, you'd rather not. It tastes like nothing you'd ever want to put your tongue on. Nah, you'd rather... You see a man behind the...
Hey, aren't you the guy who broke my slot machine? You owe me some money.
Well, I gotta run. My hog pod's double parked. Hey, it's been swell talking to you.
Goodbye. And that there, I thought these were kind of the... It looks like the symbols and the time. Oh man. The amount of hours I wasted like in these screens. But this is it. We got what we came for. The book of matches, that's it.
You hear a high-pitched...
Whoa!
Boy.
Oh, I should have died there. Let's try to die. We need to see all the bits.
You hear a high pitch.
Okay, I'm dead.
Nice reflexes. Life is pounded loose from your body by the impact of the sand bike. Now this is a pain that'll linger. All the Bengay in Florida won't relieve this stiffness.
Just for the matches? Just for the matches. There's not many items I really need to finish the game. I'll show you. Like, this game is quite short if you know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, but I wanted to explore all the games, all the things. I licked all the things, smelled all the things. But yeah, now we have... Okay, let's check out our inventory. So, we have our pocket terminal, which we'll need. And when I look at it, it does that. It's not really useful, but what it's supposed to show you that's missing batteries. Pretty clear, right? And this is batteries, so you do this.
You extract the portable power pellet from the back of the bunny's polyplastoid torso.
Of course, it's something you do way... I didn't know why I didn't do it before, but it's something you do at the beginning of the game. Well, I did it at the beginning of the game way back when even. So this
You
and
plug
this.
the mobile power cylinder into the laptop.
Yay, so you have a laptop?
Nothing happens.
But, so yeah, I don't even need that anymore. I will need that. I will need that. I will need that and that because you need the matches to light that cigar. And that's about it. Because to enter that facility, I'll need some things here. But before needing it, we need to... Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Replace lab with back to Space Quest 12. Because one of the codes that we noted at the beginning of the game, because you need to know that code. If you didn't, you're fucked. Sorry. Let's hope that's it.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and finally...
Okay. So, now that we're here... Like Taiken said before, we can't go back.
It looks to be a sealed, reinforced structure which houses dispatch communication. It doesn't smell...
Because that big thing here, if you go back into the landing gear, you can go back down. And by going back down, you can go get this, you can get this. Or you can even get this if you didn't get it at the beginning of the game. Which is quite nice. But there's other big problem like that thing you needed to note when you came here. It looks obvious when you know about it. Or even for the creator of the game, I'm sure. Now when you go here, there's no one there. Why? I don't know. Maybe they're searching for you. Maybe there's only 2 of them. That would kind of make sense. Yeah. So to get in there, you need the acid that you can pick up again at the beginning of the game. Just down there here.
Well, there's not much left of the lock now.
Open up this. This is a bitch of a puzzle though. I will save here. Pause, I don't know, it's not really a puzzle, you'll see. So, use the matches.
You slide the conveniently pre-moistened stogie between your lips. apply a lit match, and proceed to nearly hack up a lung.
Yeah. So then...
You don't need to look at that. Your pocket pal now has power. Now all you need is a place to use it. A book on an S. Yes, it's an Autobucks. These symbols look vaguely familiar. You have an
Okay.
You cast the old stogie to the ground.
So he puts the stogie to the stogie, the cigar on the ground, so we have some smoke in there so we can see this. But I need to align them vertically so I can pass through it. So I'll save you because this is essentially... it's quite easy if you know what you're doing. It's kind of like 1, 2, 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 or something like that. Or 1, 1, 1. I don't know. Let's try 1, 1, 1. Great puzzle, right? Oh. Oh. Oh shit, really? Is the first one? Shit. Okay. Ah. So this is the last one, right? Okay. They seem to eventually line up. Eventually. God damn it. Ah, what? That's why I wanted to save. I did a bunch of things before I did that though. Okay. So the first one is done. The first one is done. First one is done. First one is done. Nope. Shit. Shit. Exit. I'll save. Don't even know how it works. Okay. Sit. Save. There you go. There you go. I did it. I solved it. Easy peasy. See? It's an easy game. And that's the plug we need. Like this thing, and this thing, and the thing in the middle. Because we need to plug our thing in there. We don't... Do I need that? I don't...
You hear an
I don't know if I need to do that. This will kill me, by the way.
You hear an
Okay, so back to the mall. That's why you needed to take that in note also. That's weird because there's nothing like... must be this one. Shit, I hope that's the one. This.
the powerful time and
better be that. Epic. Oh.
Seat. Pocket pal. Pocket pal.
Great patience to insert each and every one of the 1999 buckazoids into this Hellsbot coin receptor. Wow, at least I saved. You see that? You might not have seen it because it was really fast. Such bullshit. No.
Armature. Focus. Pocket pal. Pocket pal.
Order. Yes. This is the one, right? Definitely this one. That, my friend, is super important. You need the right plug. So you use it, I think, on...
You attach the plug to the Pocket Pal.
That's pretty
You
much
can't use your Pocket Pal.
I should have tried using the Pocket Pal without a connector back in the base. Wonder what it would say. Oh, wow. Was not paying attention. I was thinking that we're really close to the end of the game right now. Okay, back to Space Quest 12, which is this, and this, then this, then this, then this, and this.
The powerful time.
The problem here, you should have access to this area at the beginning of the game. Like when you came with the thing and you would have gone here, you could have the flask with the, and chances are you have it. So you use it on the door and then you come here and then you don't see the lasers. So when you pick up that cigar of the guy, you know why. And you know you need matches. Or maybe you can just come back here because I had the coordinates, but I didn't come here because I know I don't have to. Because I did finish the game. Well, I know their intention was kind of doing that. Oh,
You
I can
hear
connect
an
it.
electron.
Oh, that's not good. But yeah, you can connect the thing like this.
Nothing
Now you see that it's coming. It's coming, but this is where I want to go right now. So we're gonna exit.
You hear an electronic.
I'll try to let it pass. Don't know if it'll work or not.
You hear an.
Just doing this back and forth, maybe. Go. Okay,
You hear an.
We're fine. Okay. Oh, we're fine.
Now. You hear it.
I'll just be a little more patient. Okay.
You hear an
go.
You don't need to look at it. It's very pleasant look. It's very... The heavy iron door look... It's very pleasant looking.
Like, no description for this?
You don't...
Kind of weird.
Don't... You talk... It smells... It needs... The heavy... You see a... Now...
Yeah, I knew that was coming. So this is this. I'm in a strange room inside a supercomputer. Scary eyeball-looking things stare at me. Biomechanical bones liven up the area nicely. How do I get the door open? Not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, of course. 69, 65, 84. 69, 65, 84, 76, 69. They love that 69. 69.
Keep your hand...
Come on. 65, 84, 76, 69. Quite complicated. Oh wow.
Keep your hand... Don't... You can't... The chamber's interior is filled with hoses, tubes, and wires, and one computer terminal.
Yeah, I want to use a computer. How can I just do this? Memory free, 2000 kilobytes. That's 1 meg, essentially. That's 2 megs.
Probably represents some tertiary function of the supercomputer brain. Certainly nothing important.
King Quest. What number is that? Like 90 something? L? What is L?
You've seen this mystic rune somewhere else.
Oh yes.
Yeah, this looks like toilet material. This is your brain. Had this been a real brain, you would have known how to use it. Looks rather like a security droid of some sort.
Okay, we can flush King Quest. Woof! We liberated a lot of space. Laser suit Larry? Let's flush
Keep your
laser suit
hands...
Larry. Let's flush Space Quest. And yes, it crashes. It just crashed. It literally quits to that's not what I wanted. Let's go back to the door. Should come back to you also. Okay, we need to flush the droids. And we need to flush this. And then we can flush these two if we want, but nope. We'll just... Hey, this goes pretty fast. We'll lower this a little bit, don't know if it'll change anything. I don't think it will. I should put it at the max, I think. Okay. Near end, because it's not the end, it's close. This goes very, very fast. Okay. Now it goes too slow.
This maze of cables, ducts, pipes. The strange light pulses toward the...
I should use my terminal. Oh. Take a look, Roger. Remember this poor Richard's soul. I think this will bring me up. Yeah, the time there is quite weird. Not what I remember. I had way more time than that. I think this is where I have to go. No. We'll make it. The sound is pretty loud.
Hello again, Roger. It's me, your old friend, Sludge Volhall. I've taken the liberty of borrowing your son's body. I had to remove him first to make room for my mental self. His is on this disc. Say, it's most enjoyable to be in a young, healthy body, even if it's from your bloodline. In fact, I like it so much, I think I'll keep it. I guess we'll have no use for this anymore. Now it's time to settle things, once and for all. You'd better be careful, though. Keep this in mind. If I die while in this body, that disc will be useless. Your son will never draw another breath. And if you don't defend yourself, you will never live to buff another helmet. Come on, show me what you've got, mop jockey.
That music.
You were nearly thrown.
Like I need to click a lot or something. To do exactly.
Is that the best effort you can muster? All this space hero nonsense must be getting to you. You're getting old, Roger. I, on the other hand, am enjoying the physical joys of youth.
I want to look at stuff here. I never do that. This is the end, and now I don't have any time. But I will do it. Let's save again. This is quite loud.
The orbs just seem to hover in midair. You know me? It's Roger Jr. It's a disc. Keep your hand.
Let's do this. These are the Sierra disc would look like. I have some here. This download, right protector, disc upload, Roger Jr. Beam upload, Vol, put it on the disc. Oh, you can't. So Roger, download.
Follow me. There are many things we need to talk about.
Like, boom.
You must be very confused.
Were Vohal's words true? Are you really my son? You do look a little like me, though not as good looking.
What do you mean, not as good looking? I'm 10 times... wait. What am I saying? This is no way to start. Yes, what Vohal said is true. I have many things to tell you, Dad. I should start at the beginning. I was born 19 years ago on Xenon. It's always been my home. The Xenon of today, at least up until recently, had made great strides in managing our planet's resources. That included water, minerals, even the talent of our population. We enjoyed peace for so many years, we took it for granted. The creation of the first super biomech computer was the biggest success story in our history. When the Vohal virus was introduced and began to control the computer, a state of total chaos was created. We were unprepared for what followed as Vohal turned our technology against us. The population was quickly decimated. Some of us stayed and tried to fight, some were captured, and some fled the planet. When it seemed there was no hope, we thought of one last, long-shot effort. That was to find the only person in history ever to defeat Vohal. We had to go back in time to find that person, you. We got there just in time.
You had to go back in time to get me? Why wasn't I available in this time? What happened to me? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. There are some things I wish I could tell you, but can't. I know that's not what you want to hear. Believe me, I just can't.
Hey, if you're my son, who's your mother? My wife? Where is she? Who is she?
You sure ask a lot of questions for a janitor. This is my mother and your wife. Her name was Beatrice Wankmeister. She was quite beautiful, wasn't she?
What do you mean, was quite beautiful? What are you saying?
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Please, I can't tell you anymore.
I don't believe all this. I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter now. I have to send you back where I found you so that history will properly reflect the events which brought us to this place in time. You won't remember much. This will seem like it was a weird, fuzzy dream. I must get back to the task of contacting all the surviving citizens of our planet. We have a huge task ahead of us. Rebuilding our city and our lives will not be easy, but we will do it. Once more, I have to ask you to enter the time rip. It will return you to Magmetheus in the Space Quest 4 era. Please, go now. It's time. Dad? I'm glad I got to see you, even if only for a few minutes. Xenon owes you a lot. Goodbye, Dad.
So many unanswered questions. The future should prove most interesting for Roger, if he can stay out of trouble long enough to reach it. We're glad you could help Roger get through it all. Thank you for playing Space Quest 4.
Seems the music has kind of glitched or something, and there's a lot more echo than there should be in the It's a lot louder than it should be. So I think we can even skip these. Sorry guys. And all the voices. Is there voices in here? Shane Jensen. So the name is kind of means it. Oh, that's it. Loops around. That is quite loud. That is also quite loud. So if you might... The echo. So, oh no, it's the arts. The art's so good. Let's go back to like here. Whew. So this was Space Quest 4. Was really nice. Not as good as I remember it. Still a good game. Like I said, I like the dark feeling and the kind of hard art direction. Kind of realistic, cartoonish. Like not as cartoonish as all the other Space Quests. Makes it more real, more the deaths kind of mean more a little bit. But that's it for tonight. I will be continuing with Space Quest 5, maybe sometime late next week, something like that. And tomorrow will be some Might and Magic 3. I will be raiding someone 8 PM Eastern Time tomorrow for some Might and Magic. Let's raid Mr. Icy Tree Lion. So, remember to have fun, guys. Peace.